event.
Oh no, I bought the game about 2 months ago.
Oh, nice. Good, good.
Yeah. I met Val through my YouTube channel. Oh,
Nice.
I meant to say I'm also recording. Is that all right?
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
It's been more than 2 months. That's just what you post on your YouTube.
Yeah, it's been like it's like 2 months and a half or something like that.
I don't know, man. Time must be different in my world. It seems like a lot longer than that.
Oh, yeah. Maybe you're right. Cause I do count. I don't count days that I take off as vacation. So you're right.
You got a tally on your desk? Just how
Yeah,
many
my
days?
uploads. Yeah, I used to keep
Oh,
a
okay.
daily tally, but after a while, I started losing against the volume of footage that I've been bringing in.
Yeah, dude, I tried to start a YouTube channel, and I just didn't have I don't know, persistence, I guess, to stay with it.
Yeah, it's grueling after a while,
Mm-hmm.
especially if you get a little too out of hand with DaVinci Resolve, and you edit and it takes you 2 days to edit one upload.
Yeah, no, I get that. Well, what station are you guys spawning in?
I'm at Area 18. I thought Rowan was going to be coming this way as well if he's not already here.
Last call for passengers.
So I don't know.
The
I
shuttle
mean,
is preparing to
do
depart.
you? I was telling him about like the Polaris and some of the big fights and stuff you can
Please
get
clear
in
the
to
hatch.
where
Shuttle
if
will
you're
be
in a
departing.
turret for like a new player, you're safe in a big ship. I don't know that. Anyway, he's interested in doing some bigger stuff like that.
Okay. The biggest I have right now, aside from my Reclaimer, is a Starlancer Max, but it's got several turrets on it and it's pretty decent size.
See,
So,
we have attack, but since you said that, I'm always down for shooting stuff. But Rowan, I don't think has ever actually worked a reclaimer.
okay. Yeah, we can run a Reclaimer. I don't mind. The whole reason I got a Reclaimer was to show you guys around and have a good time in it, so, and help an org, really. Dude, that's the best financial tool that an org has, is a Reclaimer and a mold.
Ouch! I'm swimming. I'm grinning like a jack-o'-lantern here. Well, I
So I
see you,
mean,
Boogaloo.
it's up to you, Rowan. What do you want to do, man?
Oh, I'll do reclaimer, no problem. Yes, yeah. Well,
All
I
right.
don't want everybody to do salvaging.
Please prepare to
I know
disengage.
I'm
It
a
doesn't matter to
salvage
me, dude.
nut.
I enjoy the industrial
Last
loops a
call for
lot. So
passengers. The shuttle is
Okay.
preparing to depart.
I wouldn't have bought a Reclaimer if I didn't like the industrial loops at all.
I would love to work on a reclaimer. Work on a reclaimer, sir, Captain.
Missed your shuttle? Not a problem.
All right, let me
Another
go
shuttle
to
will pass through for
Lorville and I'll
passengers.
pick.
The shuttle
Well,
is
you guys are
preparing
both at Area 18. I'll go there. Pick up. Dude, bed logging, now that it's up and going, that is a game changer. I love that you could just hop in your ship and avoid the cities and towns and stuff like that and just bed log.
I used to do that more often when I was a new player, and then maybe it was just how broken it would seem to be that I just got out of the habit of it.
Dude, I love it. I just especially if I just left Lorville or something. I mean, not Lorville, but Orison, because my PC absolutely hates Orison so much. So, have you tried any mining yet?
No,
Maybe we could run some some mole action at some point. We don't have to stick to just one thing. We could definitely run both.
I'm leaving it up to Rowan, so I mean I'm pretty open to anything.
Yeah.
Mining would be a new learning curve, right?
Yeah, it's definitely a new discipline. The only issue is salvage is more of a immediate payoff, while mining is a investment. So, like you mine up the ore, you bring it over to a refinery, and then you let it sit for 24 hours to refine. Well, depending on what, like what style of refining you want to use. The longest obviously yields the best results, and the quickest you're gonna lose some. But yeah, the biggest payoff is waiting 24 hours. But I normally pay my turret gunners immediately, and then I just take whatever profit there's made that night. That was when I was running my dual stick setup, and I don't know what happened to it, but I can't fly with it anymore because I just fly sideways very fast. Like when I'm trying to lift off out of my hangar, I'll just go straight flat against the wall and stay there.
Wow.
Like something mechanically went wrong.
I think so, but I've done diagnostics on it and everything like that, and through the app it's just fine. But like once I get into Star Citizen, that's when it just decides not to be just fine.
Do you have a what do you call it? Like multiple monitors?
Yeah,
Do you have a software that manages those multiple monitors?
I do, but I mean, I haven't messed with it in a while. It just runs in the background. I didn't even think about that being a possibility.
Yeah,
So,
I had a crazy. It's not a bug, but a crazy thing where my player would, go into a seizure. His head would spin around and all that stuff, and I couldn't play the game. And it lasted like that for a long time. Nothing working, and then well, working occasionally. And then once I disabled the multiple monitor software, when I booted up, it worked fine. Never had a problem since.
buddy, if you just fixed my dual stick setup, man, I will be so happy.
Yeah, I hope,
I'm gonna
I
have
hope
to
it
play with that
is.
tomorrow.
I hope it is, because that was the last thing I would have thought of, and it worked for me. But it was my keyboard and mouse that was getting messed up.
Hmm.
So I'm just saying it might be the hostess too.
Yeah, maybe. I hope so, because I've taken them apart twice. I've redone the springs twice.
Wow.
Like I've run calibrations on them thousands of times. It felt like, and nothing has worked. So I really hope that does work. That'd be really cool. They've just been collecting dust, and they were like $400, I think. Well,
Yeah,
no,
that's where around that.
they're not cheap.
No, they're not cheap. They're not cheap. Okay, Val, I'm in my ship now presently. Finally made it. You want me to still go to Area 18, or you want me to go somewhere else?
Well, if we're doing the reclaimer life thing, what we could potentially do is meet him somewhere out in space, and each one of us brings our largest ship.
Yep.
And then we just scrap him right there with the reclaimer. Although he's already here.
Yeah. What's your? I still got to pick it up. What's your largest ship, Val?
If we waited, it would be the TAC, but I'm gonna have to put a claim in on it, so it's gonna be like 3.5 minutes, something like that.
What's the TAC?
The Star Lancer attack. It's
Oh,
like your
okay.
max.
Yeah. Okay.
Other than that, I actually have a Valkyrie. I've got a Caterpillar. Cat wouldn't be bad.
No, Cat's not bad. The A2 is the best ship to scrap, but I wanted to. I've been wanting to buy one for a while. I've got 24 mil on me right now, but I just don't. I don't even know how much they cost.
Have to look it up.
No, I don't know. That's probably one of my favorite. It looks like a whale, but it's probably one of my favorite ships in the game.
The A2's the big old bomber, isn't it?
Yeah,
Launch complete.
That
which it
looks
produces
pretty
the
weird.
same. It produces the same scrap yield, but it's. I think it's just got a longer wait time than the C2.
Well, I could bring out, like I said, the Caterpillar. Valkyrie actually does pretty well on RMC, but I don't know if you're wanting to. See, what's your philosophy with the Reclaimer? Should it be mostly for the CEM, or should it be RMC? A combination of both. What do you think its true role is?
I think RMC is like obviously that's your highest yield,
Right.
highest profit yield. So that's what I try to go for the most. I will sometimes I'll leave a ship completely just scraped and not munched at all, just because the munching takes up so much of my space.
Right.
But I get by the hardcore reclaimer pilots, I get really bad reviews as a reclaimer pilot by doing that. So, I mean, it's really, I guess, person to person. But to me, yeah, I'd rather go do some RMC and leave a ship scraped.
So with your Reclaimer, say if you were solo, do you think you'd be able to scrape more RMC off the same exact ship versus, like, in the same amount of time, same ship with a Reclaimer versus a Vulture?
Yes, just because the depot is so much bigger. I mean, you're pulling out 16 SCU boxes rather than one full run being a 12 SCU grid. You know what I mean?
I'm just wondering, because in the brief period that I had the two Reclaimers, I just couldn't really tell that doing it solo.
Oh,
that
yeah.
In the amount of time that I actually think I was doing less in the Reclaimer. But yes,
So-
I could stay out longer if I played it smart, you know, but
It
was just
depends
so much-
on.
so
It depends on.
cumbersome.
Oh yeah, for sure. It depends on how much time you're willing to spend. Because when I had the Vulture, I was going out and back. If I went out and back for 2 hours, let's say, just running panels, then yeah, I was probably making more on a Vulture. Just because it's so much faster and more nimble, and I didn't have to deal with a lot. But reclaimers, when I'm working with a crew and everybody has a decent ship to scrap, 1 hour would produce probably 1.1 or I don't know, 1.5 million.
I could see that. Yeah, I could see that.
So the reclaimer is more of an org tool than an individual. If you're an individual and you're not in an org, the reclaimer is kind of a waste.
And see that I agree, and I personally think in the grand scheme is that the Vulture, those should be for the strictly like RMC, and I think the Reclaimer ideally in a perfect world would be strictly nothing but CEM.
That's fair. Yeah, because I mean, construction material, you get a ton of it from really any ship you're running. So
Right. But mathematics and economy and everything, it just doesn't make any sense sometimes.
yeah.
So for RMC, would you rather have a Valkyrie, or would you rather me bring out the Caterpillar? And
Oh,
also for ease of learning to scrape with the Reclaimer. I'm kind of leaning Caterpillar.
yeah, I think so too. Um, the Caterpillar is not going to produce a ton of RMC just because it's such a like an industrial vehicle. There's not a lot of skin to it,
Right.
but that's fine. I mean, especially if we're just learning right now, we're not after dollars yet. Um, but yeah, I think, and then once we start getting into PVE and stuff like that, we can run the Starless attack and um get some like weevil eggs and stuff like that out of it and make a ton of
He
money. So
he's not completely new. I
okay,
have taken him. I have taken him to do like an 890 jump, and we've done some bunkers and like some sniper stuff. But I want him to have an enjoyable experience versus looking up at the sky, from his back. Or sometimes he's mentioned that he feels like he's a third wheel, and I don't want it to feel that way, even though we're talking about him as if he's not actually here.
yeah, no, dude, I definitely agree. So that's my biggest concern whenever a new guy is like, "Hey, what are we gonna do? I'm down for any loop." I'm like, "Dude, you say that, but you don't know what loops are out there. Like, we could just scrape for hours and hours, and you could be bored out of your mind, and I have no idea."
Pretty
So,
much.
yeah, so like, yeah, I'm down to do whatever. Honestly, I would rather Ruin take the lead and tell me what he wants to do. I know he's not new, so he at least knows what's in the game, and he could just point us in the right direction, and we can give all the support and whatever is needed to run that.
For sure.
Okay. Um, all I'm thinking about is like salvaging in the reclaimer.
Okay.
That sounds like so much fun. Just to be in an operation where everyone is like working towards one goal.
Good. Yeah. See, so we'll do that. Dude, if I had a mole, if that's what you're after, a mole is like, it's perfect because so have you seen any gameplay for a mole?
No.
So a mole it's a mining ship, and you've got your pilot who is obviously adjusting the position of the ship, and then you've got three turrets. And sometimes rocks are too big for one of your turrets, so you can adjust the strength and sensitivity of your laser. And if you're all the way up on one of your lasers, then now you have to communicate with the other turrets on the ship um to adjust their laser settings and stuff like that. So that way now you guys are working together to bust one rock without exploding the whole thing. And it's a pretty fun time if you've got good communication.
Quantum fuel is at 75%.
Okay, sounds good. But then I have to learn mining and all that, right?
Yeah, yeah. It's
Yeah.
not too much different than salvaging, but there is a little bit of nuance to it. So,
Breaking up
but yeah,
those rocks.
yeah. Star Citizen's a big game, so it's definitely a one step at a time kind of deal.
Okay.
Um, as soon as I can, I need to go get armor real quick. I am not doing good with just the undersuit and helmet. So, let me see if I have any here actually.
I'll be pulling into area 18 in another 5 minutes.
Sick.
Cool.
So, what is being shown this Invictus week?
I think the two big ships, well, three big ships was the TAC, the new Guardian MX or whatever it's called,
Ooh.
and then the Asgard, which looks like the Valkyrie. It's the one that has nothing but just cargo space. It's really nice.
I think I'm gonna. I think I'm gonna go look at that. Is I is any of the Guardians available for in-game purchase yet?
Mm. Oh yeah, yeah. Like just the base ones. I think you've got the QI. Thought they had it like a competition version, and then just the normal one with like the 2 size 4s or whatever. Maybe size 5s. Forget.
The Guardian is the big Fury, right?
Yeah.
Dude, I love Fury so much.
Looks like a TIE interceptor or something.
Yes, dude. That's why it's one of my favorite ships in this game. Me and a couple of buddies were running like a PvE thing, and we took out a caterpillar with four Furies. It was so much fun, dude.
They're zippy little things, I tell you what.
Hmm.
Quantum drive is now on.
And if you land at least some of those torpedo hits, dude, game over. Now they don't have very many of them, but it's pretty good.
I just stepped foot on this caterpillar and I'm already lost. Engines.
Quantum drive is now off.
Dude, this is running so much better than I thought it would.
See, Rowan, it's things like that that we start to take for granted.
Yeah. Dude, it's like an abusive relationship, right? When it's good, it's really good. But when it's bad, you just want the good times again.
Wow, I found the cockpit. I just have no idea how I'm going to find my way back to where you are.
I am I'm on the Invictus shop floor right now, just our show floor looking at things. Is it just completely dark right now?
Yeah, it's pitch black outside.
I'm at in the convention hall. Have you been to the Invictus convention hall yet?
A little bit, yeah.
Was it dark in here?
Oh no. Well, some places were kind of dim, right?
Maybe a little bit.
Yeah, no, this is pitch black.
Maybe they're having some sort of party.
We're getting ready to
You're waiting on a
put
surprise party. There we go. Now we're cooking with gas. So I am eating dinner right now. If my eating is too loud or anything like that, let me know, and I can definitely mute myself.
Okay. It's fine now.
Alright, sweet. I know I hate hearing people chew over the mic, so luckily I have a desktop mic, so it's not like it's directly in my mouth. But you know.
No worries.
Yeah, no worries. Okay, I'm over Area 18 right now trying to figure out how to get in here.
I've been trying Half Sword lately. That game makes me want to punch a hole through my monitor.
Hathor?
What it?
Half Sword, it's like
Oh,
you know what it is?
I know what it is.
Yeah, dude, it's so annoying, but it's so much fun.
If you can get good at it, man, there's people that I don't know how they pull it off, but just crazy combos. It's funny to watch.
Yeah, it's definitely funny to watch.
It's not ragdoll physics anymore because it's, I guess, gotten so much more sophisticated, but it kind of would like, it's a ragdoll physics type game, but it's hilarious.
What's it called again?
Half Sword.
Half Sword.
It's a demo right now, but it's like free to play, and um it's a lot of fun most of the time. Well, some of the time, but you know how it be, dude. Yeah, let me in. Oh, there it is.
There's a wait time. I'll just come out, Rowan. We can meet outside, and then we can figure out where to actually meet in space.
Okay.
So I
It's,
think it sounds to me like you're leaning towards salvaging in the reclaimer.
yeah.
Yes, perfectly fine with me.
Thank you guys.
No worries.
Once you said reclaimer, I knew it was over.
Yeah, the first, what was it? My first month? You showed me one? Oh, wow. That was an experience. But didn't get a chance to take it out. We couldn't take it out. But it was
Oh,
nice,
wasn't there a
man.
problem with like an invisible barrier above the
Yeah,
hangar?
yeah.
Yeah.
Fine. Yes. All right. Why are they showing? I guess just new paint schemes for the Hammerhead.
Yeah, they're just showing stuff that they've been showing from the past couple of shows, man. Like I said, they only had those like 4 ships that were new. It just kind of seems like another cash grab,
Yeah.
unfortunately.
Yeah, dude. I don't understand their like priorities right now. Kind of crazy.
Like I was telling Rowan, though, I will give him credit. I think I have seen less emails from their marketing team as of recently. So, kudos on that.
Dude, I
It's
want
a,
the Pioneer so bad.
Realistically, when do you think that's going to happen?
Oh, you had to throw that word in there, didn't you?
Realistically?
Oh, yeah. Um, I think it's not gonna be before 3 years from now. Sadly.
Because that one kind of falls directly in line with the whole like creation system and everything, right? Like being able to build your own homesteads and
Yep. I think that's also one of those like if you don't have an org, like an active org, is gonna be kind of pointless.
right.
So, 'cause, I mean, they're gonna sell those other ships that are, I don't know, like maybe like a quarter of the cost. That can build like the small homesteads and stuff like that. So, yeah, I think that's gonna be a long time from now. They say they want the whole game out, like 1.0 out, and the end of next year, I think they said, which is a wild venture. I don't know, whatever their new system is, their Star Forge or whatever the system's called.
Star Engine?
Yeah, Star Engine. I really hope that's actually fixing things where it's a lot faster to put stuff out and make it smooth and all that kind of stuff. Because it seems like technology is starting to finally catch up with their dream. So,
Right.
Yeah. I'd say the same.
Whenever they put this stream out, I think in like 2014, that was a dumb time to even be thinking about something like this. But I still enjoy the game altogether. I've been playing it for about 4 years now, off and on.
I'm thinking about maybe plotting a course from ArcCorp to the Terra Gateway, and then dropping out a QT about halfway. Then maybe have you set a QT with your reclaimer to us.
Okay.
What's
Do
that
you
thing?
guys all have multi-tools?
I have two on me, but
Do
I
both
think
of them have
only.
a tractor beam?
That's a really good question.
Yeah, I
don't
didn't bring
think that they
any.
do.
I was coming
That's
in
fine.
heavy. I wasn't even thinking about.
I think I might have one. I'm sorry.
That's fine. I'm still in the shopping district, so I'll pick up some. I'll pick up probably 2 or 3.
All
You
right.
guys need food, water,
I've got,
anything?
I think, 5 crews on me.
Me too.
Okay, that should be enough. There's not a whole lot of running around,
Right.
so we shouldn't be using a lot very fast.
Super. I saw you lift off, Val, but I lost you in the clouds.
Give me a minute.
I'm following your marker now. I s-
There we go. Now we're cooking, baby. Oh, hopefully I don't crash.
So where you head to, Val?
I plotted a course for Terra Gateway,
Okay.
and I was going to drop out about halfway.
I'll wait till you drop out.
That's
Might not need to go halfway, but I just dropped out. You can nab to me now.
Shield system offline.
Have you guys been to Pyro yet?
Oh yeah.
Oh yeah.
I have yet to go.
What?
Yeah. I'm just worried that my PC is going to chug the whole time I'm there. Have you noticed any kind of like, I guess,
Performance
frame
hit?
changes or anything like that? Yeah.
Not really.
Okay.
I mean, when it first came out, going through the going through the jump, I saw a lot of, or I had a lot of issues, but I think a lot of it's been kind of worked out.
Okay.
So you'd
Well,
probably be all right.
I definitely need to try it soon. Then.
Shield system online. Shield system offline.
It won't let me route to you for some reason.
Really.
Yeah, It's alright.
Like when you go into your map, it doesn't.
Yeah,
Wonder.
I go into my map, then I go into the zoom and zoom out, and I see your little symbol. So I click on it. It says route to it, and I press route to it, and it clicks on and off. It just doesn't open up the routing. Let me restart my.
Wonder if maybe you have to be in space to maybe make it work.
Yeah.
It's one of those weird things.
Oh, you know what I can do? Let me see if it's. There is a. It says to see. To route to you, I have to go to OM6 first, so I might just go there. What is this?
Alright, yeah, I do have a tractor beam. Cool. I did some rock mining a couple of days ago after the orbital laser fired, and so I've got multiple different multi-tools on me. That was an
How is rock mining?
experience. Hazardous.
Yeah.
Yeah. It was fun. It was funny. But it was definitely hazardous.
How so?
System online.
They explode.
Oh, I guess that makes sense.
Like the orbital platform ended up, firing. It creates the big hole. You go down there. You have to like hand mine for like Karenite and Hadanite and all this stuff. And there's like two of us, like myself included, haven't done this. Like I've done it in prison, but it was more as like a joke, like haha, I'm gonna make your rock blow up so that you blow up.
Yeah.
And old boy kept saying, he's like, I'm not comfortable with this. I don't like that sound. And anytime I would hear that, then an explosion would go off and I would be the one that would wind up concussed on the ground. So it was fun and fun, but it was hazardous. But it was a good time.
That's interesting.
Yeah.
Would you say ground mining is more profitable?
Dude, I have no idea. I was just along for the ride, dude.
I'm wondering. So, did you have to bring all your minerals to a refinery as well?
They're sitting in storage, local inventory. I think Area 18. But yeah.
Oh yeah, I guess you don't have
otherwise,
to. Huh. I don't know. I don't know how any of that works. I'm interested.
Salvaging has always been my thing.
Yeah.
Yeah.
All right. I've finished my shopping trip. I actually have what I need. So I've got 3 multi-tools on me, so we should be good. What?
Quantum drive is now on.
While you're on your way here and Rowan, I'm gonna step outside, like smoke a cigarette. I left the ramp or the gate down, Rowan, if you get here and want to look around or anything.
Okay.
Alright, I'll be back.
Quantum fuel
There we go. Now we're cooking. All right.
You almost there?
No, I just fixed my issues I was having uh, with not having a backpack or a helmet, because that can definitely be an issue.
Yeah.
I've stepped out of my ship no less than 15 times without a helmet and died.
Yes, I've done it too. It's no, they should have some way you can tell that it's not on your head. You know, when you're walking around sometimes.
Yeah, they mentioned like a change of the HUD somehow without it, but I have yet to see it.
Yeah. Maybe like a bowl effect, you know, in the glass or
Yeah,
something. Because usually after I drink something, I fail to put it back on, and then I
yep,
step outside.
me too.
Shield system online.
I think by far the worst part of Star Citizen is the setup to do something.
Yeah. It takes a lot of coordination, doesn't it?
A lot of coordination and a lot of time. That's why like doing a org event or something like that, you have to like be ready. That's the like you have to pre-plan it so people have time to get ready. And then that way like
Shield
whenever
system
you
online.
set a time, everybody's just like logging on and being on time. So that way they've already done all their setup and everything like that.
Huh. Sometimes would you say it take days to do it?
Sometimes, yeah. Depending on how big your org is and what event you're trying to do. Especially for the leadership. Like I was the like one of the admin for one of the orgs that I was a part of. And when I wanted to do like a large scale salvaging event, I had to I mean I had to do 3 days worth of like now this is obviously uh I'd go to my actual job and have like maybe sometimes an hour to play, sometimes 3 hours, like it just depends on the day. But like yeah, I'd do 3 days of prep work just to make sure everything's running smooth for the event.
Uh, 3 days. But it's rewarding, right? It does feel good.
Oh yeah, for sure. Absolutely. That's why, dude, org events are so much fun. I'm trying to start an org right now, um, just to kind of have fun and do whatever.
Can I be a part
But
of it?
yeah, dude, I want everybody who wants to be a part of it. Like some some orgs do like tryouts and stuff like that, but there's no reason to do that. So
Yeah, it sounds kind of pretentious.
yeah, it's very much pretentious. My goal with the org is to be set up to where we've got a pretty persistent group, whether it's 3 or 4 people or 20 people. Um, so that way, whenever like base building comes up, we've got a section of people that are just doing industrial loops to get materials for base building and all that kind of stuff. But we also have people that are into PvP, PvE stuff. So we could do like whether it's raids or base defenses or anything like that. Like we just have a broad range of skill sets and game loops that people want to do.
I'm trying to park right next to Val.
I see you over there.
You see me? I don't see
Yeah.
where the gate is open.
It may have closed. I don't know. Or this is the top side that I'm on. I'm just out here floating.
I think I see you in the front.
I'm right
No,
next to you.
no, you're right there. I see you.
Yeah. Right.
Above me almost.
Yeah.
I saw you.
We've got just a few more minutes on my claim, and then I'll be on the way.
No problem.
No worries.
I'm busy watching Val sail by. I'm gonna try some of that.
It's fun.
Just let me check, make sure I have my helmet on. And no,
You
I
never did that
don't.
when you're out in the air in Halo? Just get bored and go outside for a spacewalk?
No. Okay, I got my helmet on. Kind of crazy. What? This the stress just got to him. Right. Easy.
I don't. I can. I. Sh- I. Sh-
Good times.
Good time.
You guys off for this Memorial Day weekend? Is it Memorial Day or Labor Day? I always get those two mixed up.
Memorial Day.
Okay, yeah. Yeah, I'm in the military and I still never understand when Memorial Day is coming.
I'm off.
I'm off.
Yeah. That's good. So what do y'all do for work? If you don't mind me asking.
I bum around. No, I like to write. I'm a writer.
Oh,
But
nice.
you can call me a retiree.
Sick.
Traditionally, I just kind of go in and fix places, mostly like retail and operations type roles.
Okay. Nice.
Wow.
What?
I just went on a spacewalk with Val.
Dude, I think
He's
they did
still out
EVA.
there.
Wait, is there unlimited oxygen supply still?
I have never ran out.
Okay.
If you're on a place like Aberdeen though, where it's really really hot, you'll run out there. But I don't think I've ever ran out in space.
Okay.
Ooh, sorry.
Sorry, didn't get me.
You wasn't anywhere near the ship, were you?
Not to where you could get me. You're
Oh,
fine.
good. I keep forgetting keyboard will control the ship. I haven't killed all of the keys to the ship.
I still like that the shell casings float in space.
Oh,
I
really?
really think they did outer space great in this game.
Well, how they make
So
a
much.
space?
Huh?
How they make the spacewalk look is pretty good to me. I mean, you kind of like float better now instead of like walking in spaceship.
Yeah.
Get your arms behind you, around your sides, and looks more realistic.
Right. Yeah, I think they did really good with that because um I mean a space game without like decent space travel outside of your ship would really be disappointing.
That's true. That's very true.
All right. My ship is here.
Oh, let
I
me get
am on
upstairs.
the way. How far out are you guys? Oh, not too far.
Yeah, only 6.4 gigameters.
Oh yeah. The giant ant. Dude, this thing looks like a bug. Especially with the landing gear down and everything. It looks pretty cool.
Val zipped away. He's heading to the. How did you get out of
I
there, Val? Through the airlock or through an open door?
It's this panel right here.
Hmm,
I don't know if you can see it. It's I'm on top of it right now.
I see.
That thing. Just the gate that drops down.
Hmm. Okay, I'm gonna be AFK for a second. Okay.
All right,
Okay.
man.
I like that the cockpit of this thing kind of looks like a high-rise crane.
I know, right?
I like the whole like Drake makes everything just look so industrial. It's really cool.
His vulture looks great with this paint job he has.
What paint job is it?
It's the industrial kind of ones with like the hazard slashes on it, but it's the gray and the white.
Oh, kind of excited to see that.
Uh,
Okay, I'm back.
Was
welcome
quick.
back.
Yeah, I just had to grab a couple of waters. I'm thinking waters for my character, and I said, "Wait, I'm thirsty myself." Are you both out there?
No, I just left the spaceport.
Oh, okay.
Bless.
I see Val going around my ship.
Just inspecting it for you.
He's just zipping around. He's just zipping around. I wish I felt that confident out there in a spacesuit. I feel kind of vulnerable. How do you strafe, Val?
How do I strafe?
Yeah.
Left control is going to be down, spacebar is going to be up, and then just side to side.
A and D.
Yeah.
I'm gonna try that again.
The momentum seems to carry a lot better better now. I don't know if that makes any sense, but like taking corners and stuff doesn't really seem like you lose a lot of momentum.
Do do you even stop or like slow down or anything if you just let go of W?
Seems like I just keep going. Whereas I thought in the past I would kind of slow down.
You make it look easy, Val.
You just get bored sometimes and gotta jump or gotta swim.
I've never gotten another paint job for one of my ships.
No?
No. Not in 5 years, 4 years, whatever, however long I've been playing.
I just recently got one for my vulture. I love it. Now I'm trying to find a suit, the Venture Arctic suit, to match it.
You know, we could probably run bounties in this reclaimer because it's got 2 turrets on it.
I've wondered about that at times.
We could probably run low-level bounties and just salvage the ships,
Oh, total,
create work for ourselves.
total.
And I mean, they'll be dropping like weevil eggs and stuff like that, so you could sell and make money. They're like weevil eggs, I think, are a couple 100,000 a piece.
I always hear that name being thrown around. Weevil.
Yeah. When they
Weevil
work, they work.
Aren't they delicate? Like you can't like drop the cases or something like that, or
I feel like I'd be lying if I told you yes or no, so I'm just not going to answer that. I don't know.
okay, okay. Because I know there's something. There's something that you have to get somewhere in 30 minutes, and then there's something else you gotta.
Yeah, Quantanium has a 30-minute timer on it, or else it'll detonate.
Nice.
But I don't know about Weevil eggs.
Weevil legs. All right. So
I'm pulling up. I'm just
that's a
a
good
couple hundred
plan,
meters.
though.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's a good plan you had to have to do a couple of turret missions and then salvage the ships. Would they be in tiny fighters?
They can be, yeah.
All right, Rowan. It's time for us to board the big bird.
Okay, I'm out.
I am directly above you guys. See, when this game is acting right, I absolutely love it. Like the fact that like in space, there's no like direction, there's no up or down, left or right. There's just like your ship is there, it's pointing in this direction, and I can go 180 degrees around it, 360 degrees around it. Doesn't really matter. Sick.
Right.
It
But
is.
I don't know. I nerd out when it comes to space stuff about everything. Real life, video games, whatever. Makes me happy.
It
So I
does.
think the best entrance to get in,
We got
Is
some
on the-
airlocks.
yeah, the very top is the easiest one to spot because it's blinking. Or there's. Are you going in the one on the side? Is that you?
Yeah. It's
Okay,
easier
yeah.
to close.
Yep.
Security.
I don't know top from bottom.
You can just come to my marker, Rowan.
That's a good idea.
Looks like there's blood stains on the interior of your airlock.
Hey, don't worry about that, alright? You ask me no questions, I'll tell you no lies.
I don't know where I found it.
I
Like you're upset with me for kneecapping you on the 890 that one day.
I can't believe you remember that.
I really was planning on bringing it back for you guys, believe it or not.
My guy.
I just thought it was so funny that everyone was like leaving me behind, and I was like, all right, well, I'll just fly this around for a little bit.
Dude, that thing is so bad when it comes to like running smoothly. I've never been on an 890 jump and had a decent experience.
Really?
Yeah.
There's a player called Terabyte Games, I believe. Both of us did like 6 of them in a row.
Oh wow.
Yeah.
Well, when you're talking about you did an 890, what does that mean?
the boarding.
Is there a new mission for it?
The boarding in progress, where like you show up to an 890 that's in distress, and then there's 2 fighters that you have to take down. Once you take those down, there's a data transmission inside that you have to find, and you don't have to, but if you halt it, there's like an extra reward. But there's mercenaries or some sort of gang, like the Clash Clan or something, but they've killed everyone on board, so you have to take them out. It's kind of a fun mission. There's usually like 20 of them. You have to be around a hardcore, it seems like, to get it to spawn. But Rowan's been on it.
Oh yeah. I accidentally killed you. Right? And got killed myself. I have to warn you, Boogaloo. And I do kill my fellow teammates when we're in a free fire zone.
And that, my friends, was the first meeting between Roan and Boogaloo 17. This episode shows how friends in the simulation can make it more enjoyable. Still, we would like to thank everyone for watching and making it this far in the video. Please, if you can, leave us a comment or like, and please subscribe. This helps the channel a lot. So until we meet again, we will see you all on the Flip Flop in the Black.